So I was thinking about the topic of my polls because, if you've been seeing my polls and replying to them, thank you for all those who have been active, um, with my posts and replying to my polls. So even though these are very painful issues, but I'm very happy to see all of you being active and sharing your honest opinion. So yes, it's so painful sometimes being a God's chosen one, being a sensitive being, when people are just so cruel to you. And what I really learned the painful way that I think is the most empowering statement that you can think of when you are encountering these issues as a sensitive being, that's it's not your fault. It was never your fault. It is just apparently how it is, because when you have so much peace and love and light within you, this healing energy, you are a human angel, earth angel, starseed hybrid, like myself, or one of these things, a God's chosen one, empath, highly sensitive being. Yes, it can be very difficult. Yes, it can be such a battle to keep yourself in that peaceful, grounded state, to be the love and light and the peace and the healing. If everyone around you is basically attacking you, blaming you for things that you didn't do even, just because they have so much pain within them, they have demonic energy within them, demonic entities within them, and they cause them to act that way. So you have to remember to separate yourself from them, to feel and see and embrace yourself as a separate entity that is completely opposite, because you are completely opposite to them. But it is, at least from my experience, ever since I was a young child, a young girl, who had not done anything bad, but I was taking on the blame, the violence of my own mother, the emotional, spiritual, mental, physical abuse from around me at school as well, when I was really bullied. So that is emotional and mental abuse as well. So when the life becomes this survival battle, because there are so many people against you, and when they are your own parents even, and it seems like there's nobody around you to understand you, to relate to your situation, to hear you out, to resonate with your story and things like this, because it can be such an isolated, a lonely life. So this is the pressure. This is the battle of the mind, spirit, even physical body, when you're fighting for your physical health too. So of course it's not worth it to let those toxic people get you down. It's never worth it. And you just have to remember that it's not your fault. It's not your fault. Because, a rational person would never attack anyone or get triggered out of the blue. or blame you for anything, gaslight you, manipulate you. And especially when they are from God, they would never do that. And of course, what you want and need to focus on are healthy relationships, whether it's a romantic relationship or friendships or whatever. Surrounding yourself with healthy influence, people who make you feel that you are safe and loved and cared for and valued. They know your worth, they notice your worth, and they treat you accordingly. And this is where the discernment comes very handy and useful, especially when you are so used to being abused and taken advantage of and walked over, disrespected, bullied, hurt. When you've been so much abused, too much, that you have not been treated like a human being even. You've been treated like this object who just takes on other people's pain all the time. So that is not right. It's severe abuse. And you just have to protect yourself. You must put on the armor of God daily when you wake up in the morning. Put on the armor of God. Pray, ask and receive help. Ask the Holy Spirit, Jesus Christ, God, universe, your angels, to support you, to heal you, to cleanse you. Let go of all the unnecessary energies every day. Affirm it, release it, send it back to their senders with love and peace, transmuting all that negative energy into love and light and peace and blessings, miracles. So that is what you have to do. And remember that there is nothing shameful about being you. I think I've said it a few times in my videos and posts, especially in my videos, that, you know, being a sensitive being is not anything to be ashamed of. It's not something to be looked down on, to be overlooked. That is not okay. You need to have your boundaries, protect yourself, know your value and worth, have your mindset in place, have your mindset working for you, not against you. Have your aura healed, cleansed, so that it is protecting you. Do daily self-care, connect with God. And don't seek validation anymore or approval. It's the most important thing that you know your own value and worth. You know who you are and where you stand in life. Setting your boundaries, being honest, cutting off what is not serving you. So, as always, only those who use you and abuse you and don't respect you, only they will get triggered when you do something. Because deep down they are against you already, because they are sent by the devil to destroy you. So keep on being you no matter what. Keep on having faith. Surrender. Surrender to love. Be the love. Be the love that you are, because the devil would love nothing more than to see you destroyed.